Have you ever wondered how our planet was born? Our story takes us back, way back, to around 4.5 billion years ago. The universe was a much different place then. A vast, chaotic expanse, filled with clouds of gas and dust swirling in the void of space. Within this cosmic soup, the seeds of our planet were sown. These particles, tiny fragments of what once may have been stars, began to coalesce, drawn together by the unyielding force of gravity. This process, known as accretion, was the first step in the birth of our world. As the particles collided and combined, they formed larger and larger clumps of matter. Over millions of years, these clumps grew into planetesimals, the building blocks of planets. The relentless force of gravity continued to pull these planetesimals together, and they eventually formed a spinning disk of material. This spinning disk, brimming with potential, was the cradle of our nascent Earth. As it spun, it began to flatten and take shape. The material at the center of the disk, under immense pressure and heat, began to solidify, forming the heart of our planet, the core. Meanwhile, the material in the outer regions of the disk began to cool and solidify, forming a thin crust. This crust, the surface of our newborn planet, was the canvas upon which the story of life would eventually be written. But the formation of the Earth was not a peaceful process. It was violent and chaotic, marked by colossal impacts and cataclysmic events. Yet, through the turmoil, the Earth persevered, growing and evolving, driven by the forces that had brought it into existence. And so, in the grand scheme of the universe, almost as quickly as it had begun, the formation of the Earth was complete. From a cloud of cosmic dust and gas, a new world had emerged. In the blink of an eye, geologically speaking, the Earth had formed and was ready to begin its long journey through time. Life, as we know it, did not always exist on this planet. In the vast expanse of Earth's history, life began as a whisper, a humble and almost invisible presence. The first signs of life emerged around 3.5 billion years ago, in the form of single-celled organisms. These tiny life forms, known as prokaryotes, were the pioneers of life, braving the harsh conditions of the early Earth and setting the stage for the evolution of more complex organisms. Over time, these single cells began to band together, forming the first multicellular organisms. These were the first steps towards complexity in life, a trend that would continue for billions of years. The marine environment of the early Earth was rich with nutrients, providing the perfect breeding ground for these multicellular life forms. Around 540 million years ago, life took a dramatic leap forward during a period known as the Cambrian explosion. In a relatively short span of time, the diversity of life in the oceans exploded. From simple, single-celled organisms, life had evolved into a myriad of complex forms, including the first animals. But the oceans were not the only stage for the drama of life. Around 430 million years ago, life made its first tentative steps onto land. Mosses and other simple plants were the first to colonize the land, followed soon by the first land-dwelling animals. These early pioneers faced numerous challenges, including the harsh rays of the sun, the scarcity of water, and the lack of food. But they persevered, and over time, life on land flourished. From the first single cells floating in the ocean to the complex and diverse life forms that inhabit the land today, life on Earth has undergone an incredible journey. It's a story of resilience and innovation, of life constantly adapting to overcome the challenges of its environment. From single cells in the ocean to complex life on land, life on Earth has come a long way. The reign of the dinosaurs was a time of giants. This era, known as the Mesozoic, was an epoch of evolutionary innovation and biodiversity. It was a world where reptiles ruled, from the smallest lizards to the largest dinosaurs. Among these prehistoric titans, the Tyrannosaurus rex stood out. With its powerful jaws and razor-sharp teeth, it was an apex predator, feared and revered. The Triceratops, with its iconic three-horned face, was a herbivore, showcasing the diversity of life forms that thrived in this era. Then, there was the Argentinosaurus, one of the largest creatures to have ever walked the Earth. Its colossal size is a testament to the extreme conditions and resources that were available during this time. These dinosaurs, and many others, evolved to fill a variety of ecological niches, demonstrating the adaptability and resilience of life. They thrived in a world vastly different from ours, a testament to the power of evolution. But even the mighty dinosaurs could not last forever. After the fall of the dinosaurs, a new group of animals rose to prominence. These were the mammals, a diverse group that had lived in the shadows during the reign of the dinosaurs. With their competitors gone, they seized the opportunity, diversifying and evolving into a myriad of forms. One group of mammals, the primates, gave rise to a lineage that would eventually produce us, humans. Primates evolved complex brains, capable of problem-solving and tool use. Over millions of years, these traits were honed and refined, leading to the emergence of the first humans. The rise of mammals, and our own species, is a testament to the power of evolution, to the ability of life to adapt and overcome. It's a story of resilience and innovation, of the many paths that life can take when given the opportunity. From humble beginnings, mammals rose to dominate the earth. Finally, the stage was set for the rise of humans. Emerging from the lineage of primates, early Homo species started to walk upright, freeing their hands for tool use and setting the course for unprecedented advancements. The evolution of humans is a tale of survival, adaptation, and innovation. The invention of tools, fire, and language transformed us from mere survivors into shapers of the world around us. Our ancestors began to form groups, creating the first sparks of culture and society. As time marched on, Homo sapiens, that's us, emerged. We developed agriculture, giving birth to civilization as we know it. The wheel, writing, the steam engine, and countless other inventions followed, accelerating our progress and our impact on the planet. We've etched our story into the face of the earth, altering landscapes, harnessing resources, and even changing the climate. And so, here we are, the latest chapter in the long history of planet Earth.